So after all that bullshit, this is what I end up with. A summons that I don't even see has a fine penalty assessed to it. What happened was 3:30 in the morning. I'm camping in the back of my truck next to all the other camping vehicles in a Walmart parking lot, and I get a knock on my window demanding that I come out and give them ID right away. I say, what do you want ID for? Why are you waking me up? It's 3:30 in the morning. They say my plates are off and my VIN is obstructed on my dash. And I go, well, that's not illegal because it's private property. I wasn't driving on the road. I don't have to give you any ID. At that point in time, they reached, Officer Ehrlich reached his hand inside the pickup window and raised it up. So he actually entered the plane of my vehicle and raised up the rear hatch. And they were threatening me with multiple consequences for a period of time, giving me lots of lines of bullshit. They were saying that they were going to break my windows. They said they were going to take my dog in. They were going to arrest me. They said that I was resisting and obstructing an officer at that point. And I refused to exit the vehicle. They never told me they were going to remove me forcefully. As I was speaking to them, I recorded a couple of short videos and then I went live. YouTube is processing that currently. And then they got about 5 other officers here. They were trying to figure out what to charge me with, etc. They were up on my vehicle's tire, leaning over my hood. They were crawling under my vehicle, shining their lights all over, searching for anything they could see in their plain view search. And then eventually they came back and they told me that I was being arrested for obstructing an officer. I peacefully exited the vehicle. They handcuffed me. They put me in the back of their squad car. I gave them my name and birth date and address. I believe that's all I'm required to give them by law. I watched them continue to go around my vehicle trying to get the VIN off of it. They never asked me what the license plate number was once I was under arrest. They told me that they just wanted the VIN. I told them that if they let me out, I would just enter my own vehicle and move my belongings. They refused that. They tried to trick me into giving permission to enter my vehicle, which I denied. And they still entered the rear of my vehicle to grab my keys from inside. Before that, I actually saw Officer Ehrlich with a stick in his hand about 3 feet long, trying to reach into my driver's side to unlock my door. And then they had a little meeting while I was inside of the back of the squad car. They had the VIN, they had my name. I don't have any warrants. The vehicle is not stolen. They had a little powwow. They turned off and muted all of their body cams. They told me that the reason that they have to do that is because they only have to have their body cams on when they're interacting with me. And eventually Ehrlich sat in the vehicle and he was writing me a ticket, which I just showed you, the summons to appear for obstructing a peace officer. He claims that was for not IDing, and his sergeant came over and said they muted their body cams again. And he goes, look, man, if it was me, the vehicle is not stolen. He doesn't have any warrants. We really got nothing on this guy. He's been recording a lot of it. It's a bad look to take him in. And he goes, all right, well, at this point in time, I'm going to be giving you the summons and you're going to be free to go. As they let me out of the handcuffs, they forced me to put my hands over my head and they told me to stay there until they were safely driven away. I told them I don't have to do that because if I am free to go, I'm free to do anything I legally please as long as it is, within the bounds of the law. I went over to my camera. I grabbed that. and started trying to record the officers as they were leaving because they did not want to a lot of the officers that were there did not want to identify. They probably scratched up my vehicle pretty good. It was just ridiculous, man. They were rolling under my car. But this whole process took between 3:30 and 5 a.m. So that's Jefferson County Sheriff's, Colorado. Call them, redress your grievances. This is ridiculous. I'm waiting to get that live stream up. If anybody can tag like Lackluster, Direct D, James Freeman, please do it. I want to get this one out there.